And then the transfer, yeah.
Right deadline.
Right deadline.
Okay.
Barca now the last laugh.
Yeah.
In Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Yes.
This is a player who be fit to the standard of Barcelona.
Me o PS Morgan Sembia wako trono baby. Na Aubameyang semintina ama me kwa korihwe ede abasisia. Obetima kasa me saka me
you ever heard the winners and the losers of the transfers?
Yeah.
Now, share in the Premier League na me start free because in the transfer world, omuna maybe amo pumping so much into the market. So here Newcastle quite getting closer to almost 90 million pounds per the transfer in January. It show how teams are pumping sika into the EPL. Now, so checking the winners of this particular transfer. Obeshe team it is Everton. Yedi kaka say omojo openi e friend Rafael Benitez kwai akofa Frank Lampard aba. Na no anso ho a omakofa branch e friend Donny van der Beek so aba beka ho. Na enim se nka no besiwa in the last minute abranti e friend Dele Ali enso atimi aba beka ho. In their midfield omo ba menya one of the fine midfield in the Premier League. And who are the likes of Abdullah Diokori, or Alan already, or the likes of Demara Gray. Now an experienced player like Delali Kwako Kahon. Now a youthful exuberance in Donny van der Beek Kwako Kahon. Now because a fired Musheri and a Frank Lampard name penny for no transfer market the ometimi idea. Say omutini be a quiet dadano omu 80 year. So about 30 minutes say Aston Villa. You know almost over here. Say in the last minute or in the January transfer window no say no munso isi ekono. Now almost so fast Steven Gerrard by so me training and famom. Now with him, I'm confirm Felipe Correa Coutinho and in just 14 minutes or announce the presence in the Premier League say he's back and back for good. Emma will be born home than the Aston Villa. Again, Mama Branty Fenema to target a copy more Newcastle there. But I'm confirm Lucas Dean from Everton the Nababi show team. Let's not forget. So Omo teams be a try so Omo one of their pivots in their midfield in Douglas Lewis. But Omo Penny Ama Branty and Uncle in the last minute, Omo rejected a bit from Tottenham Hotspur, Omo rejected a bit from Arsenal. And that's a team singing now Omo Chisia Branty and Douglas Lewis. But Omo and Uncle, Omo they don't care about 6 months in his contract. Still 30 million teams 90 million on be decides on be keep Branty no because the likes of Mark Jim, Marvelous Nakamba and all those guys no etime pra. Into Omo say their main man in their midfield no. You know, Omo beat me a crane. So in that aspect, Obaka Aston Villa and so you know, almost within the transfer market, no, almost somebody about so any Omokofa Ruben Olsen from AS Roma. I don't know so Babeka team now. Oh, you know, Kwakuchi Newcastle United that almost Sikabe Briababe Pimo. Now in the transfer market, no be actually your mobile because of baby or more than dear. Almost here players no more diaba abe compete. And I'm about a branch I friend Chris Wood and I'm speaking about Bruno Gomes. Again, my two targeting so the non so ewa, you know, Omunina, and let's not forget Omakofa branch friend Karen Trippie from AS Roma. These are experience and individual quality how they become team one obey expect the performance of team beat me across low. No more question mo beat me a striker and more the body so any but in the last minute and team and co so they rely on Joe Letton and then Saint Mazin. So in defense they have to target from that particular zone and current Trippie as fullbacks. He made forward their Bruno Guimarães and you know almost say players in attack they have Chris Wood. Newcastle for no say Nema beat me ako yidi amomo. Manchester United they are very quiet in the transfer market. Chelsea they Franco Zola too omofo. Say Abraham your friend Christian Andrews Christiansen. Tana also chairman tana because you know ya say Bayern money for person obisi akan edimo mu no obehwe Nicolas Sule anem. Samson ya say Real Madrid for Airpen. Ya say Barcelona nso Airpen. Nti Zola to the team nofo. Say omoma Abraham tana. So who checking minutes our born this season now. About 1,000 minutes na diama Chelsea and very important for the setup of the Chelsea defense. A player or team boy a 3-back system, a player or team boy a 4-back system. 25 years old that you know and a modern one so any no say see a kind day in day out for his respective national team there. Naso benya sa branch no team into no and cry Franco Zola e diama Chelsea for Liverpool for Yaka sa branch no Luis Diaz the Colombian international. Omanko Akofano, and that was a smart move from Liverpool. No, be able to send Abrante and a Tottenham Hotspur, but Liverpool at that Akofano, Edna Babeka, Abrante Fene Sadio Mane, and Musala who were team anymore. Now, so Tottenham Hotspur dues now, you know, a bit complicated. It looks as if some more called for me, better than a more mobile. Yeah, the typical Ghana transfers now, and so for be said the Jan Kulusevski. Ofo bi say Rodrigo Bentancur, I agree. Certain gun in Dombele buy and the ball also born no more. But you know, I don't think Rodrigo Bentancur is a better player than Dombele. Now, so for bi say Giovanni Lo Celso.
Osanko back to Lyon, eh?
Yes, Osanko back to Lyon.
Okay.
Giovanni Lo Celso echo Villarreal. Me who the Rodrigo Bentancur the man in midfield that Giovanni Lo Celso from. You have a versatile player in Giovanni Lo Celso that can play the holding, that can play as a central figure and can play as a playmaker. For Rodrigo Bentancur, he comes in with bite, body check, and close end in midfield. And only idea or deba, and he's a bit sluggish for the Conte style of play in the Premier League. In TM1, said Daniel Levin and Crawford, the Jazz are players with mu, Amomoko, no Marco Fasa, 2 players, Yaba. The man in Yaman say, Fabio Paratici now, or the sporting director for Tottenham Hotspur, or Yajimo Juventus, into a direct link with Andrea Agnelli and these players, so I for Mabana. But for me, Tottenham Hotspur a loser in this transfer window. Why? Because players are not more pro the Ababisi account, the Ababisi team was Adam Atrari and Wakwa Kopi in Barcelona. Abrantia no more say penny be Luis Diaz from FC Porto and Wakwa Kopi mu Liverpool. So it looks as if Sakwako panic buy and Antonio Conte and penny for Nakwako Faba. Players ankasa na Conte peno dinu awenya. Yes, I say in the last minute, Steven Berg went crano, gone also call Aquacusia Ediama Ayas, and a deal fairly through. So for me, Tottenham a loser for this particular transfer, and Daniel Levy needs to be very, very careful. Antonio Conte, the opponents were nya, Genoa, or no, be frustrated players, no frustrated them, the board and the setup of the Tottenham Hotspur team, no, I catch him so we get in Wako. Again, Arsenal. You know, so far Arsenal, Omalusu their main man in my opinion in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Okay.
So Aubameyang, the last time we see Academy Arsenal is December. He's an elite and one of the top performers within the Arsenal setup. 92 goals in 163 games in the Premier League. One of the former top scorers in the EPL. Into the Mode Boankasa Swen. Obi beka say oh Nasana said the Mode Bono e ofem. I agree.
Piers Morgan and Sana. What was also goodbye. Oba. 92 goals in 163 games for Arsenal. Premier League Golden Boot winner and one of our best ever strikers who always played with such joy until our manager began publicly humiliating you. Thanks for everything, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and good luck at Barcelona. Piers Morgan.
A grateful supporter. What I said, Aubameyang be and any as a supporter. I say, coach, you know, any good animal say, I will be here. You know, Arsenal for me and replace Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Obi I go from the point say, so here this season, Arsenal top scorers, no, Gabriel Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, and then Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe with 8 goals, Bukayo Saka with 6 goals, and Gabriel Martinelli 4. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, you know, on also 4 goals. Let's not forget, so we share Arsenal team now in the attack. See, I can't dinkatia any Abrante a friend Lacazette. In the last minute, Lyon forced by so more Babe for Lacazette and Arsenal for Ampre. In 953 minutes for Lacazette, any Abrante a friend Edinkatia on about 53 minutes, no, you know, almost 3 goals per. Minister Arsenal will argue, say, oh, in the Premier League now, we've had excellent wingers or more goals. Into the Manchester City. Check it, acquire right Maris, checking the number of goals I watch. Check the number of goals Raheem Sterling Ashe. Go to Liverpool. Check the number of goals Mo Salah Ashe. Check the number of goals Sadio Mane Ashe. Go to Chelsea. Check the amount of goals Mason Mount and other players Ashe. Into a nonsense in the Premier League there. You can't rely solely on center for a some goals. But you know, so far our players where these are proven consistent goal scorers that are proven at top level football. Inti Saka mo ya there, Martinelli mo ya there, Smith Rowe mo ya there. But if you want to participate in the top 4, you need your striker to keep scoring. You need your striker to be consistent. You need your striker to show quality and personality. Like I said, intimate share this particular time. But let's see how Arsenal ability as show team in the absence of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. In his presence, no more winning games be an general or no any be emo. But on the whole, if you want to compete for a top 4, you need an elite forwarder. You know, beat me a banging in goals in the amount. For me, as the Alusu Said Kolasinac, Pablo Mari, Calvin Chambers, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and other guys who meant me and replace Omna, for me it's a big worry, especially Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang meant me and replacement.
Do come more Elusu yana or the Arsenal back at
Arsenal back at Tottenham.
And I'm having club and I feels also Elusu.
Well, you know, you
know.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You know, I believe say what the finance market I could replace players or but Omanko.
Newcastle don't almost train transfer we now the before almost squad the party league. Omo it mean ya. There's almost problem with the league in Muscadina, Scabibriaba. You know what me?
You know, almost spending 90 million pounds. For me, Samemi or more, Nanko I'm going for one central defender. Because it is almost Diego Carlos. Julius Conde Diego Boom or Mentimiana. But on the whole, in their defense, no one who's acquired them no. Or mark for Matthew Target of Aston Villa. Or mark for Karen Trippier all the way from Atletico Madrid de Naba. How many players now Atletico Madrid obey just or Babisiaka de Newcastle United? They almost say, oh yeah, the country there. But how many of the players? Now, over a moment for that, I don't believe we say they need a controller in their midfield. For me, and in fact Bruno Gomes and Kwa, I'll add another player to him. So the bear meeting in control in their midfield to say the Everton Ayana. But I'm going because it how I believe we say he needs just a controller in their midfield. In attack, and I'm call for Brandt Fene Chris Wood. Did they know who check all the department of the game? Oma tries almost best strengthen baby. In the January transfer window, January, until funny statement over bread. Until for me, that some to make the summer sign in bit me a bomb, but pay the quality available now, spending 90 million pounds in the market for me, good for Newcastle United. And I think with their coach and with these players available, you don't beat me and manage it as a form from a relegation.
On West Ham Enka losers no.
You know, West Ham, I agree. Say yes. Now me expect 1 or 2 signings for West Ham United.
Yeah.
But you know, on the whole, they still have their players intact. Omo Bono Bia ho. Inti sa wo check mutima the likes of Vladimir Kafai, Ron Creswell, Issa Diop, Angelo Bona, a midfield of Declan Rice, Gerard Baldwin, Dawson, Pablo Fennels, Michel Antonio, Said Berama, all these guys no more. Now can Newcastle here's or Mubenya Lingard from Manchester United. Now West Ham so here's and Combenia Lingard from Manchester United. No Bobby Siaka.
Then I'm a man you and Lingard Manango.
Because of Mason Greenwood.
Okay.
Because no one saw Dembele from Barcelona.
Okay.
And a Dembele situation no say no. Obian first come in the last minute. PSG for Nama, Man United for Ama. So within their setup, one A player waiting me fit into the role very well.
Okay.
They have an experienced player in Jesse Lingard who can play on the left, who can play on the right, sometimes behind the striker, and who are experienced in the Premier League too. Time when you have a chance to play under Mourinho, be able to performance. When you have a chance to copy him on West Ham United, or be able to performance. Just say Mason Greenwood is just tricky, and on eye for goal than Jesse Lingard. But you know, within their setup, United were a lot of players or mobility in their failure gaps. Nobody is even wasting time discussing the absence of Anthony Martial or Coco Piemu in Sevilla because they have, for me, almost squad intact, and it only needs the coach that will manage the setup and set up very well. I'll bet in the end result. So for me, West Ham loses for this particular point because on players will be and fitting.
Wow. I'm the one can lose us in home. Yeah, some lose you for Tottenham, Arsenal. West Ham United.
Okay.
No, can losers no. Yes.
The West Ham losers.
Okay. Winners, ne.
Winners near Everton.
Everton.
And a Newcastle United.
Okay.
And a Liverpool.
I see.
Winners.
All right. Now you other leagues in Muzuka. Yeah.
Barcelona had the last laugh. No Cremone said, you don't remember the last time Barcelona signed a player that belonged to the class of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It has always been free, and you know the Benson on a castle or Aubameyang the class free, sir. But so you Aubameyang free. at least Arsenal for no save close to 26 million pounds.
Yeah.
350,000 pounds a week in na from Monza. Into we from the business aspect Arsenal for no anya sika kakra and as on be save sika kakra. Now, Javi Ba no the tompenim for him say obehia a winger and a center forward. 4 hours. And Aubameyang etu Cocodino in Barcelona. Do you know him say do because until the last minute because now one Laporta Monday Deportivo 4 hours until I say no until the last minute Arsenal for agree some be cancel ni deal no acquire free transfer no one negotiate for the fee. Ferran Torres for me
pay cut or agree no nyasam kitu aka. Yeah.
Do you know for me yes.
Ade ba Barcelona.
Oh, do you know Oscar. Is it you move 15 nkwa abra na.
Yeah, do ko check it.
4.5 billion. Ultimately, yeah, we might be brio ha. Into
1.4 million a month. 1.4 million pounds sterling a month. Say 350 a week. 20 times 4. 1.4. Taxes were there. By the end of the day, 800,000 pounds sterling.
Around come 8 by 7 50 for an
800,000 pounds sterling.
The move 1,000. Which me Kofodia Kumasi Kasi. I don't know for the
800,000.
I'll go whisker.
Would you 800,000 pounds sterling?
With my Begino Tioka.
100,000 pounds sterling.
I saw my own interest.
72 billion.
What is the big car? That's what you would do. Ah, no, be sick. Why I know the calculator to one of the number of Bagana or Tigrova. Scan Grova, no, you know.
Gabon, also France one.
I don't know Abuja.
Bosome, or bear 72 billion, you know.
Obama, okay. Wish him well.
And you know, Barcelona an elite striker in the absence of Luis Suarez, no. Barca and Timmy are an elite. Memphis Depay is not an elite. Ansu Fati is not an elite. Ferran Torres is not an elite. But you have a proven goal scorer from the Bundesliga, the Premier League, the French League One to the Spanish La Liga. What do you expect? But say a player that befit the standard. Only form.
It is a better Barcelona now. Obama and the other try inclusion.
You better fighting for top 4 now. You better fighting for top 4 now.
Okay.
Because Barcelona history, they both a very good attack and a sustainable midfield. I bet me are sustaining the wicked defense. That has been Barcelona. In Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, a personality and Obe taking responsibility on the field of play. Adama Traore can be on and off because the start of playing in as much as Oela Masia graduate, the ball no seems to be more direct than Javi ball na high twist and turn.
New football and casual.
Traore.
You know what I say?
Yeah.
We game when you direct to do compared to the Javi style of play. Into another the end can be on and off. But in Aubameyang, you know, look the young moment in the at least or being on more playing time or be adapted to the style. And will be our bully, there will be our Dortmund that the Barcelona star no any anything or better system na say. And you know I feel Barcelona a player that fit the standard and will beat me a banging goals. No, but it doesn't mean Barcelona a better Europa. It doesn't mean Barcelona a better La Liga. I think they will still need more quality and be add the up next season for them to compete for the Spanish La Liga. But
then I'm Ousmane Dembele. Anchor clubs are say so could be PSG nominee say or that one Barcelona. Some are free.
Yes.
Or free.
Yes.
Why?
Barcelona for doesn't care so Mbema and Namba no free. You know one. Oh, for them.
The Chelsea show interest. Okay.
Oh, for them Bella. What for Nema baby? 1. What for a truant? 2. What for an indisciplined player? 3. What for player or ye injury prone? And ye mammy answer. Sanima winning superstars and you who's an man warm. Or top level footballers are going to call it the sort in respective teams apart from the injuries any who or more. Dembele improve in Barcelona, but you know day in day out because of his talent now. Obiani say Unyamra obetimi abono and one would not so the yes animal. Imagine you being coached by Pep Guardiola or Jose Mourinho. That's a Franco Becca and say what time of Papa who didn't answer the amateur. And I said, why had I elite? You know, I'm Bepam. Into Manchester United. Omu here Dembele baby within their ranks. I still don't know why Leonardo called Musa Sissoko for Musa Dembele for Osama Dembele, because Pablo Sarabia Mojana Monaco Sporting Lisbon. If you have Fabian and Di Maria, Lionel Messi on that line, you don't need Dembele. Manchester United so Mama Sha kwa here Dembele.
Okay.
You know what the mechanism? Into teams now no more paying in. I feel in the last minute, almost checking the wages, almost checking the care down so and then months na akana, you know, almost believe we saw almost of Dembele ba. The intensity and the efficient level of the Premier League, you know, check it how the ninja BCI compared to the Spanish La Liga, and check the physical nature of the French League One. Naturally said the injury no situation BCI. The full teams they realize in the last minute say, oh here Nisika, oh here injuries, oh here attitude you know. You don't need this player in January transfers because in January you need players or mobile they hold the ground running, no adaptive. Obia me adaptation or buy no pugos ma or buy no show the quality. That is what you need. And for me, it is not Dembele.
Wow. Club Fufro be signing be significant apart from
you know, I feel say in Italy, for me, Juve signing Vlahovic, I'm already baby.
Okay.
Because Juve a proven goal scorer. So I check it 22 goals scored for Fiorentina the last time, and this season 17 goals with Ciro Immobile competing for the Capo Carbonari in the Italian Serie A. Now you will be here will be Bepe, Alvaro Morata or Abrante Feno, Paulo Ezequiel, Bruno De Bola up front. And with Abrante Feno, Dusan Vlahovic, I feel say Juve are signing a quality player. Now I'm saying Juve baby omotako players if free pano akwakoye Atomio Frenchie in Fiorentina. Let's not forget so Mokofa Federico Bernardeschi, and the last time it was Federico Chiesa. Obe Juve no bien hu adwuma Federico Chiesa babe fotime a friend Juventus. Nti ye hwe Dusan Vlahovic nso de ono so de baba be ka de Juve setup no. Morata, Moiskin, Kau, Ohe, these three forwards no. Omun try say Juve betimi rely on them, and Juve anya careful you know. Top 4 no kwa hwe no man timi an qualify and oma babe ball the Champions League next season. Let's not forget say in the Champions League they have a crucial game in the run of season almost so babebo, and they need to top up, they need to beef up their attack so more person or team perform in the UEFA Champions League. The last time they won it was way back in 1996. In the Juve team or man knocking at the doors of the Champions League, and for me Vlahovic will add a lot. Ruben Gosens joining Inter Milan. Inter so actually as the young buy Alessandro Bastoni, I think that they lack the natural left wing back because this season player our born Ivan Perisic, and Ivan Perisic in as much as all Simeone Inzaghi results no, you know you need a player who says he's a very good player. Under Gianpiero Gasperini will be actually Ruben Gosens abo oba Euro 2021 no you know be who adwuma for the German national team in the three-back system. And for me Inter to a very good player that will add a lot into their game. Jeremy Boga joining team my friend Atlanta for me is another good deal for the Ivorian. And you know, so more demo in Sassuolo. I was very surprised. So Omoba Afcon now Omobo nibi. Because for me, so you Zaha, I still feel Zaha is not a better player than Jeremy Boga. But Mazi Gradel, the commitment level to the Ivorian national team, anytime they call him, even under 23 Omobo Olympics, he was part. And Oba, the more debono. And my coach is not picking ahead of Nicolas Pepe and Jeremy Bogan. But for me, he's another quality player that will add a lot to the Ivorian national team. Next year, bro, we host to a championship. No? But for me, Atlanta, yeah, there something about becoming because I'll check out my attack now. The likes of Malinovsky, Mario Palasic, my injury prone. So they will need a player obey support to Divan Zapata in the last minute. For me, it is another good deal for the Ivorian.
Okay, Chinibua.